Alright. Looks like this is still live already. Okay, good here. Hello. Is the Sinister Game Beaner here with a new stream? In this stream, I'm gonna go over the event week for this week from very early Thursday, whatever, like per usual, in Grand Theft Auto Online here. But yes. Starting off with the title here. There is going to be the 2 times money in RP for the Superyacht life missions. For the Superyacht life missions, as they call it all too, with the A in front, yes. So because of that, these missions pretty much show up at the top of the missions list if you do it for the missions list from the pause menus. That's pretty nice. There's quite a bit of them, so I'll probably go more in depth with them later on, but I know there's at least one that I would maybe kind of avoid for money making. And that's the one where you'd have to do the PvP basically and the yacht itself basically. Yes, indeed. Shit fucking throat, damn it. Whatever contact mission you do the PvP and the yacht, whatever, against the buzzards, all that stuff, that's probably the one I would avoid because that would be the hardest one to do efficiently, I feel, for money making basically, and compared to other missions that you can do for the strand basically. For the strand, basically, actually, yes, indeed. Shit, fucking throat, damn it, fuck. But yes. For newer contact missions, I believe you get $23,100. For newer sets of contact missions, I believe you get $23,100 normally. So 2 times on the money should be up to 46,200 possibly on our 2 times. And it is also good to note that you do also get 2 times as well right now with the subscription. So if you have the subscription with this week, you would actually even be getting 4 times. So you could even be getting maybe even as crazy as $80,000, $90,000, which is pretty insane per mission if you do have that subscription too. Which is pretty insane for contact mission standards. Yes, today is definitely May 13th here on a Monday here, definitely when I'm on live stream here, so... shit fucking throat, my throat is definitely live here. Fuck, bro. But, yeah. Again, I'll go over the missions more in particular later on. So I think I'm just going to move on to another section here. Though also, it is actually worth noting you can play these for a playlist, I think, too. Though actually, I don't exactly know that 100%, but I assume you can, since it's not the craziest type of story missions in the game. I know you cannot, playlist, lowrider missions, at least, for story missions. These ones, I don't really get that impression that you would not be able to do them for a playlist, so you should probably be able to do it for a playlist, which would be ideal to play them through. So that way you can just keep playing it for the actual playlist, and you do not have to keep going back in the game, is another thing I should mention, yes. Again, I'll show more on that later on, if I remember to, of course. If I do remember, of course, yes, indeed. Alright, and then career progression rewards. Apparently, I want to highlight here too. There are rewards for the Superyacht life missions for the career progression, like pretty much any ever set strain of contact missions that make a story to them, of course. Day 1 contact missions do not have career progression to them for sure, just the original like day 1 options do not pretty much. So it could be a very good time to shoot for some of those like career progression challenge things. Funnily enough, Superyacht life missions I've been kind of needing to do for a long time. I've just never gotten to them anytime soon or any like video content much for a while. Maybe just maybe I'll change that up pretty soon. Maybe I'll start doing more contents and stuff. Since like this will be the first full year since the next GTA announcement after all, from late last year. Should definitely start doing more content soon. Or like any at all really. And then there will apparently be a 30% off discount on the Kraken Visa here. Okay. So the Kraken Visa, it's a submarine thing that you get from the Kasaka. Yeah, it's an actual submarine, little miniature submarine, basically, that you can get through the actual Kasaka. Not exactly sure if it's miniature, but I guess that's what I'm going with. I don't know, submarine size submarine, how else do I fucking explain that shit, honestly? Fucking... I will go over the performance of it, I guess, too, here. I don't feel there's been a boat since the Criminal Enterprises DLC, so, like, I think the boats should be up to date on the spreadsheet, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think there's been a, like, boat since summer 2022 or whatever. Since the spreadsheet last got an update for most of the classes on the spreadsheet, or an alright chunk of them still, at least. So, the Kraken Visa, that would be 17th place for a lap time according to Bruffy1322's vehicle spreadsheet. So again, 17th place for lap time and then 18th place for top speed. There is exactly 18 boats in the game apparently, so it does have the worst top speed and it has the second worst lap time. Yeah, not too surprising, honestly. The submarines seem to be some of the slowest vehicles, basically. So yeah. Submarines are basically some of the slowest vehicles you can get in terms of the boats class. Maybe the only slowest one in some cases might be the tug. Asides for that. Sides. Sides for that, yes indeed. For doing it, but yeah. I do also have a whole entire reviewing guide about the Kraken Visa as well on the channel itself here. I think it was the last reviewing guide I've actually done too. With the Kasaka and then the Kraken Visa, I think I did as well there too. So I do have a whole dedicated reviewing guide there. It was either my last one or like my second to last one, I think. Stopped doing them around Caprico Heist because like they did quite a few weaponized vehicles, so I guess I kind of just quit there, I think, or something. I don't know why. Or just because I kind of quit the content for a while, for the most part. For the most part, yes, indeed. For doing that. But honestly, it's not going to do much for you in the game, I would say, if you want to skip out on the Kraken Visa for any reason. But yeah. I mean, With the Cockerville Farm raid being a thing now, you can kind of make decentish money in an hour again, kind of like in the old Heights days, I feel, if done right. Since they do promote speedrunning for the career progression on that. Cockerville Farm raid, after all. And you can get like 500. You can get like 500,000. Can. Yeah, you can get like 500,000 on the fucking Cockermouth Farm raid, and it can be done in like 45 minutes, even less and stuff. So you can make some pretty decent money these days. So I would probably shoot for one though, regardless of how useful it would be. And again, like I mentioned, the Plus members right now do earn 4 times on that as well. Yeah, so that's indeed the truth. And there's a couple things I've not mentioned yet, actually. Here. May 15th, obviously, should be the end of the event. Only a 1-week event, certainly, like per usual. They'll really get to early on the 16th, very early Thursday, I believe, like I usually mention. So really get to the very early 16th, I believe, the expiration of the event for Pacific Standard Time or whatever, at least. But yeah, if you complete any one mission, you'll get $100,000 basically, delivered within 72 hours, like 3 real life days of completion or something. And in the current weekly challenge for completing 3 of the missions will get you another $100,000 for $200,000 up to if you do 3 Superyacht Life missions. No. I'm actually not 100% certain if it has to be 3 unique missions or if it can be 3 of like the same one mission, so do keep that in mind. I assume it doesn't really matter. I assume you can just do 3 of like one mission that's your favorite type of mission from the strand if you even want to. You could probably do that if you even want to, of course. Do it that way, of course, through a playlist method or whatever. Again, assuming you can. But yeah. This is just career progression stuff, which I pretty much already showed earlier. It just goes for the usual, like, format. Yeah, the missions go through the usual format, whatever, like, most of them do. Where you have to, like, complete them without, like, using snacks, armor, like, the 50% health thing and whatnot, all for the tier 4. whatnot. There's a tier 4, yes, indeed, shit. Looks like peyote plants are back for the event week here. Now, the peyote plants this time will just transform you into sea animals, it looks like here. But yes. Looks like peyote plants only turn you into the sea animals this time around. So I assume it's only the aquatic ones that will spawn in as well. So do keep that in mind. But there's videos out there from like years ago and stuff, especially for like where to find those and whatnot. Or of course there might be certain like maps you can just look at on your like search engines like Google and stuff if you don't want to like look into video per se. I do have my own like live stream thing going over all the locations thing too, personally for this particular channel. and then 3 times money in RP on extraction here. Extraction is a adversary mode of the game, basically. I kind of recall it being a pretty fun one, personally, I do. I do recall it being a pretty fun one, personally, which is pretty nice. Fucking... But yeah. I really do not see you ever making more than like a couple $100,000 or anything for like an hour, no matter what the times of these adversary modes. They usually tend to be pretty much. But yeah, payouts depend on like the amount of players, like the time the time the mode lasts, the amount of rounds, which also plays into the amount of time the mode lasts, usually with the amount of rounds it can last, depending on the different adversary mode and its like mechanics and stuff. So you gotta consider different factors like that for like how good the payout's probably gonna be. I do think this mode does tend to last longer than some other ones in my experience, so I do like this one. I do personally like this one indeed here. But yeah, I do recall it being a pretty fun mode, but just do not expect to make more than what, like a couple 100,000 probably an hour. So it's not ideal for money making. It's more of a mode of fun, obviously. And yeah, it seemed that was pretty much all there was to mention here, because, yeah, that was bullet point 4, right? Yeah, and then it went to that. Heists. Nothing going on with heist right now, obviously. As expected. Don't really gotta mention more there with that after all. Or anything. Alright, should be ready to go into the actual story mode here, so I can get to my invite only for Grand Theft Auto Online here, of course. And damn it, she fucking froze. Fuck. Alright, there's still a little notification about those pay points, whatever, like it showed earlier. And I do actually have to figure out a brand new HSW time travel vehicle. I actually kind of have to do this before live streaming, so like I'll have to kind of figure out on the streams. So that's kind of gonna suck. It might take me some time. Oh well, not too big of a deal. So yeah, I think I will have to see which one I'll do for HSW time travel vehicle this time. Now that I did finish up with the, now that I did 8 weeks worth of the Turismo Classic, because yeah, I've explained before, of course, but yeah, there was one time where I think they pushed the final HSW time travel early, I think because of the snow and like Christmas time, I think. That's probably why they did something like that, I think, or why they kind of changed the order of the HSW time trial, I think, 1 week or whatever, or like a couple weeks or whatever. So I do not do it off of the final time trial, I do it off of 8 weeks. It's more the proper way of doing it, basically. So basically, every couple months, it's just the vehicle. Okay, stash house, perimeter. The exports vehicle too. I guess I'll do this. Okay. I'll do it for the tuners rep. Keep getting that up, why not? It's just some advertising to garage being, I'm pretty sure. See, I didn't go anywhere near the docks yet, so like it's not the vehicles for it or anything. Which again, that was pretty much last week, whatever, where they actually did the like plus subscription stuff, whatever. Alright, I saw it swinger here, actually. I saw it swinger here, actually. Interesting. Because it's actually on discount, I think, this week, too. So, I won't talk about it right now, because I actually will talk about it on discount, I believe. Looks like I found the gun van, so I might check that out pretty quick. I may go over to time trial stuff first and then do that. Maybe even go over to podium vehicle before that too, though. Since it's pretty much up in that area, might as well. Alright, 2 bars into 202, okay. Okay, yes indeed. Okay, fucking indeed, shit, fucking pro, damn it, fuck. Why can't I request a plus redeem key? Why was great on the key? No, obviously not a plus member. Fuck paying $8 like the same amount as the fucking goddamn PlayStation fucking plus subscription that you need to play this game online. That you cannot substitute for the plus subscription or anything. Like honestly, if you could actually play this shit online, I might even consider doing this subscription over the fucking plus subscriptions. Oh well. But honestly, even then, I probably still would not, because I might, of course, on a rare occasion, be interested in other shit online. The fact they actually have the nerves to fucking charge as much as PlayStation fucking Plus Essential is pretty insane to me, though. It's pretty fucking insane to me. Should have been a $1 increase, not a $2 increase, for fuck's sake, so if any increase. Yeah. BS indeed, you fucking protein. Honestly, I kind of do want to do this stash house right now. Since Gerald did text me about it after all, I guess I might as well do that now. Alright, just now getting this, okay. 4 pig, great warmer. Why is there always some kind of annoying bird or have to fucking screenshot it. Oh well. I don't really ever do them, even if they are easy ones, like for all three of them, to be fair, but whatever. But whatever, but shit, I'm broken. Could have done a better job their character, but whatever.
We got a man hit. Dumbass!
Trespassers will be shot, survivors will be shot again. Hey, didn't they even have that shit in like Vice City too for like a sign? I feel I remember that shit on like a PS2 loading screen. It could be wrong. Could be wrong though on that one. Could be wrong on that shit though, sure no. $12.87. $12.87, yes indeed, okay. I did not do it that way. Fucking analog stick, I guess. If I did it that way or something. How does it start at 99? Is that just something that happens right as well? That was distracting me. Like, I really should not do analog stick there, I don't know why, but I kind of want to get in the habit of using analog stick for a lot of things, I don't know why. Even if it's kind of better with the D-pad, I should just do what my brain naturally gets me to do. Fucking actually, though. It's probably better. Bunker again. I think I had bunker last time too. Bunker again, yes indeed. I'm pretty sure I had that last time too. If I'm through, indeed, yes. Alright, so I think I'm going to be going over time for all stuff and everything here. Alright, so the regular time trial for the week here, or not the week, as far as I understand, it might be a week-long thing, but I assume you get the normal 50,000 per day payout they've been doing ever since like Saint Drake's Mercenaries. I think when they first like did the fucking like daily time trial thing, it actually did change for the regular one too. But I feel nowadays they do it one time trial for the whole week, but yeah, you get the daily 50,000 payout or something. I assume. I'm not really too sure on this one to be honest, but yeah. I'll just treat like a daily one though, so I'm not gonna go over exact vehicle advice or anything crazy like that. This one. Fucking. Yeah, this time trial used to be a pretty interesting one where you could actually use something like a Blazer Aqua to get across and stuff, I think. Unfortunately, a lot of those interesting aquatic amphibious options I feel you cannot really use anymore. Like, you cannot use, like, the submarine vehicles, the Blazer Aqua and stuff. I think you used to be able to use some of them, but not all of them, unfortunately. But, yeah. Then, as of, like, 2019 onwards, I think ever since they doubled the payout, whatever, from, like, 50 to 100,000, when it used to still be a weekly fee and whatever, fucking, the Diamond Casino Resort DLC or something, they doubled the payout and, like, removed a bunch of vehicle options you could use. So yeah, now you can only use like pretty basic, kind of boring vehicles for the most part. I think one aquatic vehicle you could still use is the Zaba, but I think I tried the Zaba on this one before and it just does not get across there in time, I would say, for the amphibious like waters and shit. So if there is one vehicle you can still use with amphibious capabilities, I think it's the Zaba, but like it's so slow anyways, I do not think it's gonna cross through, unfortunately. So unfortunately you just have to use your like usual good vehicle. I feel like some of the top tier motorcycles I would recommend pretty much. so So, like some of your top tier motorcycles, pretty much, I would say yes, indeed. You fucking pro, damn it, fuck. Fuck, indeed, no. Alright. So that. Said and never mind, shit fucking pro, but yeah. Destination's like over here or something. Pretty sure on that one. Because I don't think I mentioned the exact place for it yet on there. Kind of just hovered over it with this all. So yeah. RC Bandito time trial for the day of Monday here. Looks to be La Fuente Blanca. Alright, so this one. this one indeed, yes, you're fucking through. Aside for the usual advice of like just learning the turns and corners through like multiple respawns or just through like watching a video guide basically from indeed, you fucking pro, fucking. Aside for the usual advice when you know the turns and corners. Yeah. Sides, around the usual turns and corners and fucking video guide indeed, you should fucking throw fucking. Fucking. Yeah, that's your usual advice. Turns and corners, like learning them from respawns, fucking video, watching a video guide, whatever the hell, fucking shit, fucking throw me can say like 4 fucking times or some shit, feel fucking. There are some vehicle spawns. There are indeed, you shit fucking throw. There's some vehicle spawns that you do want to be wary of, basically, in the Lefante Blanca area. There can be, like, limousine spawns and stuff like that, I think, there, so, yeah. So there is a little bit of randomness with it and stuff, so just be aware of that when you're doing the, like, time trial there, basically. And onto the HSW time trial here for the week. This one is a weekly time trial, yes, by the way, still. It is. It is going to be for Sandy Shores here, which I think is the third time trial on the list. Again, like I said, I think it's a couple weeks off from, like, every time it hits, like, 8 weeks now, like I said, for, like, a good while. For like a good while now, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure I have to go onto the GTA Wiki here, so I can decide a vehicle, basically.
How's it going?
So I'm looking up something on GTA Wiki here right now, yes. So that's why I'll be on the screen, not doing much right now for the moment. Because again, I kind of forgot to decide this before having a live stream, unfortunately. Did. Yeah, I did forget to decide on this, unfortunately, before I did the live stream, so yes. So yes, indeed, you fucking wrote it. Fuck though. So I already did Vivid Night, the Course, Monstrosity. I didn't do a couple from San Andreas Mercenaries and Chop Shop because 2 of them have slick mines on them, so at least when you have the slick mines on, you cannot use those. And then Vigera's X convertible from the latest Chop Shop DLC is literally a reskin, basically, of the one from Criminal Enterprises, which I did do. The regular Vigera's X non-convertible, like hardtop one, whatever.
Hey! We're going ends!
I did both from the Los Santos Drug Wars, being the Z Rally and TNT. I did all the Criminal Enterprise ones, Vigera ZX and then Sterling GT. Did Vigera ZX, Sterling GT, yes indeed. If I can broke to me, yes. And yeah, I did do the Brazil R8. I did. I did do the Brazil R8 and the Devastate. I did Shitsu Hotshot Drag. I totally did the Sentinel XS and the Turismo Classic already, I'm pretty sure. I've not actually done the Banshee yet, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I do actually have my notepad. I should actually pull that up here since I'm acting like I do not know what I've already done, but I do since I have a whole list about it. So again, it should already have hit 112, so it should be on a whole different vehicle here. Should. Should then be on a whole different vehicle here, yes indeed. And what's this, like vehicle 15 now, or like what? It's only down to like a few different choices, I think, right now, actually, unless I do like the bigger ZX convertible, which is not really my top idea in mind or anything. Which is not my like top idea or anything like that. Yes, indeed, shit, fucking throw it to me, like fuck though. Yeah.
What's up?
Oh. I actually did not spell monstrosity correct, apparently, so I guess I'm doing this. So I guess I'm glad I'm doing this on the live stream, because otherwise I would not have cared to correct that, I guess. Okay. KKKK, yes indeed, shit fucking throat, damn it. Fuck though. Fuck though, indeed, shit fucking throat, damn it. Fuck. Jesus, man. Yeah, state of Ibonite, of course. Monstrosity, which I finally spelled right on my notepad. Izzy Rally and TNT. Regular Vigor of CX and the Sterling GT. Regular Vigor CX and the Sterling GT, yes indeed, shit, bro, damn it, fuck. Yeah, I did Bursari, I did Devastate, did Bursari and Devastate, yes indeed. I did do the Hotshot Drag. I did end up doing Hotshot Drag, yes indeed. First one I did, in fact. I did the Sentinel XS. I just recently did the Turismo Classic. I did. They just recently did a Turismo Classic, yes indeed. Should fucking protein it. Fuck though. I can finish up all the existing vehicles that got HSW upgrades on like day one of the 9th gen with the Banshee if I want. I might do the Banshee, and because of that, I don't know. So then I could complete a whole category, so that's that. So I can finish the existing vehicles category, I may end up doing that. So I can finish a whole category. I might go for the Banshee, just finish a whole existing vehicles category from like the launch of the game. And yeah, I did the weaponized Ignis, the second two. Okay, so I have a couple like vehicles that were entirely new from like the launch of 9th gen, and then I have the Banshee for like the last of the existing vehicles from the launch of 9th gen that got HSW upgrades before any DLC subsequent release ones happened. Basically, yes indeed. I already did Sports Classics with the Turismo Classics. I kind of do not want to do another Sports, though. I feel like might be wrong, though. So I might be thinking of the Astron Custom or the Arbor GT. But honestly, I would kind of like to complete the whole existing vehicle section. Fuck it, I'm gonna do the Banshee then. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Banshee then, I think. For the next one. So I think I will do the Bravado Banshee HSW. It's technically not the same class of Sports Classic, so I'll do it, I guess. Fuck it.
We didn't get it all handed to us on a silver spoon.
Even if it's a sports car, which is still another type of sports car, but still. I gotta do my little usual search of how many weeks it's been since March 15th, 2022, which is when that all first came out, whatever, for the 9th gen version. Alright, yeah, 112 weeks and 6 days. It's Monday here. And Thursday was the fucking... 9th? Pretty sure. Right? Yeah, because today's 13th. Yeah, it's gotta be the 9th then. So yeah, it's definitely in week 112 at this point, whatever.
Some of us have to work for a living. Freeze hard.
Wait. So like... Do I actually... Technically... Have I been doing it kind of wrong the whole time, actually? Or like, what? It's fucking... I don't know. Am I doing it this week, or am I actually doing it next week? I'm actually not too sure. Honestly. Maybe I will be doing the Turismo Classic one more time here. Since technically I'm not supposed to start the next vehicle till week 113, and it's still 112 weeks and 6 days, apparently, here. As of when I'm live streaming. And when the event week first came out, obviously, it was fucking... I don't know, I might have been doing it kind of wrong the whole time, in a way, but still. Doesn't change the fact that Rockstar themselves did not, like, do it proper 1 week or whatever, where they pushed it early for, like, Christmas, whatever, to, like, the hardest time trial or something. So ever since that's been, like, a weird process of, like, how I go about it now. Either way, it's, like, off of 8 weeks or whatever. Either way, it's off of, like, that many weeks, whatever, yes, indeed, like, 8 weeks each time. So I'm actually supposed to wait till week 113, so... Yeah, I guess I will still do the Turismo Classic one more week. But yes. Anyways, here, fucking. Mostly, for the most part, I did reference you should use motorcycles, in my opinion, for the most part, when it comes to regular time trials. So, obviously, my main recommendation for HSW time trial is going to have to be a motorcycle with the HSW Hot Rod Track, the only HSW motorcycle option in the game, basically. So, that's my main recommendation if I had to choose just one vehicle. Otherwise, you have the HSW supercars, which can mostly be pretty good with the HSW weaponized Ignis, which is mostly lap time focused, but also pretty good top speed. But unfortunately, you actually cannot use that there, I believe, because of the gun. You could before Criminal Enterprises came out, but for some reason they blacklisted it since, I'm pretty sure. Fucking. Then you have the Cyclone 2 HSW, which should also be pretty good lap time, which this time you should actually be able to use it, obviously, since it's not weaponized at all. And then the top speed is going to be a little worse because of it actually being electric, I believe, so it has a more acceleration focus, which means it does suffer a little bit on the top speed. But I think it's still like 4th place on like top speed despite being electric, which is super good. It's basically the worst top speed option I think you can use for HSW supercars, but it's still like 4th place there, so I think it's still above all the non-HSW options in the game, basically, I think. So, yeah. Should be a pretty good one to use. You have the HSW. You do have the HSW Devastate 8, which is kind of the opposite of like the weaponized Ignis, where it's pretty good on lap time still, but it's mostly known for top speed. Mostly known for top speed, not lap time for Devastate. HSW, yes, and then last but not least, you have the worst of the HSW supercars, which is the anti-MT HSW, which is like 20 of something plays for a fucking lap time, which is terrible for cornering compared to the other HSW options, and but then it also does have the best top speed option of all the supercars in the game. Every single supercar in the game, the NTMT is actually best for top speed. As long as it's HSW, of course, for how special works. And then, if you don't want to stick to like a very certain particular class, then I'll give a variety of ones this time for the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC, which in my opinion is one of the better batches of HSW vehicles, since it also is a money tech as well, and so it can also be very good general free mode use too. You have the HSW Monstrosity Off-Road, which is the only off-road HSW vehicle in the game, which makes it pretty unique. That's a very good one to use. Not bad performance at all either, I'm pretty certain. And then you have the HSW Italic G2 Stinger TT, but that one does have access to proximity mines, which I pretty much alluded to earlier, so I do not believe you can use it in the time trials. Maybe you can if you have the silk mines off. I'm not sure. I've never tried it myself or anything, because I do not care to take them off really myself, so for the silk mines, but yeah. As far as I know, it treats the silk mines the same as like the weapon on the weaponized Ignis, so do keep that in mind. You might be able to get rid of that restriction, no, I'm not 100%. I'm not. I'm really not 100% certain on that though, yes indeed though. But yes. Same with the next one, the Bravado Buffalo EPX HSW. That one as well has access to silk lines, so you might not actually even be able to use it, so it would have the same possible restriction as the Italic G2 Stinger TT. It might be able to be voided if you take off the silk lines or do not have it on at all. I'm not 100% certain because I've not tried it though. guess that one's an electric muscle car one. The previous one was like a sports car, basically. Basically, it's a sports car, yes. And then last but not least, for the Sanders Mercenaries badge, it's the fucking Pinata Course sports car as well. It's an electric sports car, I think, too, or something as well. Fucking, yeah. Fucking. And it's just like the monstrosity where you can actually use it no problem since it has no access to slick mines whatsoever. So, yes. And it's like 3 seconds quicker lap time, I think, too, compared to every other sports car as well, which is pretty insane if I recall right on the Pinata course, HSW as well, so it's very good in general. So it's definitely very damn good in general, I would say, too. If I do recall correctly, of course. And then for the daily junk energy time trial. Oh, and right, actually, hold on. The reason I like to go over options there is because, yeah, as you see, there's no part-time as long as you're not in an HSW vehicle. In order to see a part-time, you have to be in an HSW vehicle, since I think it uses like a class system or something. I might use the Class A, Class B, like Class C system that like the HSW races or whatever use, where like it's based on like the class of vehicle you are using for the part-time or something. So like the least used stuff I think is in like Class A, which is like coupe like compacts. I think is Class A, like the least used like vehicle classes, basically, kind of. And Class B is stuff like muscle car, like SUV, I believe. Maybe a couple others, whatever as well. And then Class C, I think, is your best stuff, pretty much the ones that are mostly used in races when it comes to the game, like the sports cars, supercars, motorcycles. So I think it's a system like that. So I do think it's a system like that that determines the part-time, as far as I could tell from the GTA Wiki, if I recall, from before and whatnot. So do keep that in mind, yes indeed, shit fucking broke, damn it, fuck though. Or it's based on each individual vehicle, or it could just be based on each individual vehicle. I would not fucking know, of course, personally. Okay, now for the junk energy time trial for the day of Monday here, it's Mountain State. Honestly, junk energy time trials are some of the most easiest ones I would say of the game. So just do not fall off the bicycle, use the curves boost when you can. Should be pretty easy as long as you do that. And follow the destination as you need to and whatnot, of course. If you need, of course, look up a video guide if you actually do not do it good, though, or something. Then yeah, there's video guides out there, of course, but personally I see those ones as some of the easiest ones of the game. And then for PM race for the week here, you have the Sports Classics class. And then indeed, you fucking pro, you do have the PM race for Sports Classics class this time. So the HSW options for the two there are for the class. There is the Turismo Classic, and then there's also the Sterling GT for the HSW options. The Turismo Classic is actually a better one for lap time, and it's also available for purchase on the vehicle website. It's actually something worth noting there too. Indeed, And then, and then indeed, she fucking broke it. It means. That means the Sterling GT HSW is the better one for top speed, of course, since the Turismo Classic, I said, is more for lap time. So, yeah. The problem with the Sterling GT, though, the problem with the Sterling GT HSW, though, is that it was actually removed from the in-game website, though, so you'll need some way to be able to obtain the Sterling GT if you do not yet have it, though. So if it is top speed heavy, you might be kind of out of luck, unfortunately, if you do not have access to the Sterling GT, but otherwise the Turismo Classic would probably be the one to go in that case. So those are pretty much your two options when it comes to the 9th gen version of the game, I would say. When it comes to the 8th generation version of the game, I'm pretty sure it's the regular Turismo Classic somewhere, pretty much. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the one they use no matter what. HSW or not, it's pretty much Turismo Classic, if I recall, that you should be using as your number one, pretty much. For a lap time, at least. For a lap time. For a lap time, at least, yes, indeed. Alright, yeah. Turismo Classic regular is the best lap time for 8th gen. Indeed. I am on the spreadsheet from roughly 152 to verify that. And then the Cheetah Classic will actually be the next one, which is the second best lap time for 8th gen in particular, with no HSW. And then the last of the top three for lap time actually goes to the Arden when it comes to no HSW, which was a blacklisted vehicle for the longest time, but I think as it was Santos Drug Wars DLC or something, they made it available for racing. And ever since, it's like the third best one for lap time for non-HSW for 8th gen, basically altogether. So yeah, Turismo Classic, Cheetah Classic, Arden were top couple for a lap time for 8th gen. Top speeds couple for 8th gen. What is it, the Z-Type first, and then it goes to Viserys, and then fucking the Monroe or something, I think. I'll check on that. No, I will. I will check on that though, yes indeed. Alright, yeah. Z-Type's the best top speed for the 8th gen, like I said. Yeah, then it goes to Viserys, and then yeah, indeed, then it goes to Monroe. I forget if the Z-Type is vaulted or not. I actually kind of forget on that one. It's a day one supercar, no, or not supercar, but sports classic. It's a day one vehicle. I kind of do not remember on the vehicle website for two-door on like a legendary or whatever. I think where it would be. Viserys, I even kind of think is vaulted too, so you might only be able to buy the Monroe of those currently, I believe, on those. Whereas I feel all the lap time options are still available on the vehicle websites, I think, for sure. But yes. But yes, indeed. Fucking... So that's the vehicle advice pretty much for 9th gen and 8th gen. Again, it's the Turismo Classic, the Sterling GT for the two 9th gen ones that have the HSW upgrade. Sterling GT not available on the vehicle websites, unfortunately, so you might have to find some way to get that if you can, if you want that one, if it's a top speed heavy course. But thankfully, a lot of times what matters for the most part is it might not really even need to go through all that hassle. And then 8th gen, it's the Turismo Classic, Cheetah Classic, the Ardent, for that's the worst top couple for lap time. Fucking... I know it's the Z-Type, Vizeros Monroe for top couple, from best to worst top breed for top speed. So that's a reminder for all that. So it is a reminder for all that, yes indeed. Broke it, fuck them. And then... For the last stuff to mention, how do you see the course? Or maybe not that yet. What is lap time and what is top speed? Lap time is like turns and corners in the city and stuff like I've kind of already pretty much alluded to. Top speed is a lot more niche, where it's going to be like huge straights, which you can only really do much on, I feel, on like highways, the airport runways, this one too, those ones too, and airport runways, or not airport runways, I already mentioned that, but like the airstrips, obviously, like seeing shores, and this one too, So those are like your limited circumstances for the most part, I would say, where top speed's mostly going to matter. And then I think I'm about to mention, yeah, how do you know what the course is going to be? Since I'm not going to be showing what the course is, you can press square on PlayStation here, as you can see on the box on the bottom right there, whatever. X on Xbox, I believe, is the Xbox equivalent, obviously, and then whatever key it is on PC should let you go into the thing. And then I think when you literally do the same button on the lobby screen, or when you are selecting the vehicle or the race, you can then see what the map of the race looks like, so then you can analyze like all the lap time, all the top speed, all that kind of stuff. So that should solve any remaining questions there. So you can know what's even worth using in the first place. Alright, and now it's finally time to go to the podium vehicle here. And yeah, I'll probably go over to gun van after that, since I found it after all. Might as well go over it earlier then, since it's not one of my favorite parts to go through anyways. To be fair, it is at the bottom of the event with Newswire, so it should be the thing I kind of do last, but like again, I'm not really the biggest on going through it anyways.
Come check out the new vehicle on the podium.
And plus, I may forget about the location if I keep going through the streams for all I know anyways, so it's for that reason mostly, to be fair. See my wheel spin for the week here, basically. Obviously, I know it's a daily thing, but I don't know play outside of like the streams for the most part.
Have you stopped by the casino store and seen the latest fashions? What are you waiting for? Life is ephemeral and without much meaning.
$40,000 there, pretty nice. I think I actually got that last time too. I think, but yeah, cash is always pretty nice, obviously. Cash. Cash is always pretty nice, yes indeed. Probably. So this was an Uber mock, right? Or Okay, no, this isn't a NIS, actually, my bad. Yeah, it's in a NIS vehicle here. Is it just a RH8 or something? That'd be pretty boring, because it's in a vehicle literally fucking free for the most part, unless you lack a Rockstar Social Club, unless you lack like a Rockstar Social Club account, then I think it would actually be useful, since it wouldn't be free in that case. But even then, it's only like, what, $100,000, I think, when they added the bennies for purchase as well. Oh, okay, it's the Euros. Okay, I don't know why it's supposed to be the RHA. That would have been a weird choice. I don't even actually think they've ever put that one on the podium, I'm guessing. Because again, most people get for free as long as they're a social club member, I think. Yes, it's the Anis Euros, which is definitely still on the vehicle website. It's one of those like tuner subclass vehicles, which I think all of those are on the website still. Counterfeit cash, looks like that, whatever. That, whatever, yes, indeed. Kush, like the weed factory in there? The document forgery. For sure, that one definitely was, yes. Whatever, all and all that shit, do not fucking care. Okay, little preview had a discount there for the Torero XO, it looks like. Pretty good discount there, actually. I'll go over when I find a good opportunity to do so. Right now, I want to focus on the podium vehicle, though, of course, for the most part. Alright, so the Anis Euros here. So the Anis Euros, wow, they actually updated the vehicle website. That's cool for the drift tuning. I didn't even know that, but yeah, you can actually do drift tuning on this vehicle with the Chop Shop DLC, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is on a trade price, I believe, for the 1,350,000. Yes, indeed, you fucking pro, damn it, fuck though. Yeah, 1,350,000 is definitely on a trade price. I have all the tuner subclass trade prices, I definitely do. I believe it's actually one of the trade prices that is not tied to the tuner's reputation too. I think this one you just purchased the membership for the car club. Or not car club, but like the car meet, the Los Santos car meet. I think there's the membership. I think you purchased that, and I think you could get the trade price from that, I think. I believe it's one of the easier trade prices from Los Santos tuners, if I recall right. Not that any of them are really all that difficult, in my opinion, but still. To obtain for trade prices, of course, I mean, since you only need to get up to 75, I think, on the, like, maybe 85 of the two from Chrono Enterprise for the, like, tuner's reputation for the different trade prices for the tuners, the class ones, whatever. But yeah, it can be used in drift races. Drift tuning is kind of a waste though when it comes to free mode. Keep in mind those, and you do not get to use any of your engine upgrades, I believe, when you have drift tuning on, so... As far as I understand, you get the same performance on drift tuning, whether it's in free mode or an actual stock vehicle, so yeah, do keep that in mind. Your engine upgrades do not transfer to drift tuning, apparently. So if you want a lot of use out of it on free mode, I would definitely keep it, like, non-drift, basically. Unless you're that big on drifting, I guess, then maybe you can do that, then. But, yeah. I believe this one's more known for top speed than the lap time, if I recall right, for the tuner subclass. Problem is, though, they're always ranked off of the sports class only, I believe, when it comes to the, like, performance. Yeah, when it comes to performance from roughly 152, they're always based on the sports class itself, like the main class, and not the tuner subclass. So I don't have exact numbers for tuner subclass in particular. However, though, yeah, for street races, since it's more top speed focused, I wouldn't really use it much on street races per se. Maybe you'll be able to use it more in like pursuit races. Fail pursuit races do have more top speed to them in the field than the street races, so you might be able to kind of use it better off in pursuit races over street races. But even then, you might very much still have better options for the pursuit races anyways. And then, I mean, you can't go too wrong with this one on robbery contracts, I feel. I actually own the vehicle, I think, for sure, and I don't recall there being like a rear louver in the back, as far as I remember, so... Yeah, you might not get any back protection on this, but... I mean, if there's somewhere where you can use it, it would probably be the robbery contracts pretty well. If you can use it pretty well anywhere, it's probably going to be for the, like... robbery contracts. You can make good bits of money with those, obviously. So, not the greatest tuner, I would say, for the most part, as far as I remember. It does previously feature in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, it does. It does previously feature in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is pretty cool, though, where it was one of those export vehicles that you had to deliver over to the docks. It was a pretty fun side activity to export and import some Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the 3D Universe title there and all that. So it's a pretty fun returning the vehicle from that game. It was much rarer in San Andreas, where you had to pick it up in like Las Venturas or something there, or something, I think. So I don't think it's as cool as the San Andreas one, kind of. I don't know. It's still a pretty fun vehicle to use, since you can use it in like the robbery contracts, like I said. But yeah. With the 1,350,000, you might be able to add another 20, 30,000 as well with delivery there. So you could get almost like 1.4 million in savings. Yeah, that could be like a couple hour grind, I would say. Yeah, this is like definitely a couple hour grind, more than like a 1 hour grind, I would say, maybe. When using efficient money making methods. Alright, cocaine. Oh. Was that previous being removed on there for text? I think I did. Sorry, I forget. Honestly. Fucking Ron, why are you calling me right when I get out to the casino, dude? Huh. But not Ron, OJ, you one of my more favorite characters of the game, not gonna lie. But still, don't need to be calling my ass. And that's where I said I would pretty much be going here, so yeah.
You know the deal.
So, for weapons here, fucking... I think this first two, I'm pretty sure, are definitely on discount, if I remember looking right before, so... we can talk about the bottom four there first, and then we'll talk about the top two. Alright, yeah, it's top two on discount. So, the Unholy Hellbringer.
Only
I do have a
sold by
review and
yours
guide of
truly.
this one on my channel, I definitely do. Along with the other weapons that came out in the Arena War DLC in the click, I believe. But this one is basically a reskin of the Combat MG, if I recall correctly. And I think it's more on the Mark 1 Combat MG than the Mark 2, I would say, in terms of like a
Gotta get that
reskin.
pop, pop,
So,
pop, right?
the fact there is a Mark 2 version of the Combat MG, this could actually be pretty useful to kind of replace the Mark 1 Combat MG. You kind of have to upgrade over to the Mark 2, since you cannot own both at the same time, pretty sure. So, fucking...
Will not be beaten on automatic weapons. That's
What's
what
it
you want. You're in
called?
the right place.
It's basically a reskin of the Combat MG, which is one of the best weapons of the game, actually, too, so it's really good. So reskin in this case ain't really all that bad, actually, since the Combat MG is considered one of the best weapons of the whole game.
Rate of
Since it
fire?
has
Can't
a
beat it.
gimmick, I think, where if you go into first person, there's no recoil, I think, in first person, which is pretty huge, so you can pretty much shoot straight the whole time on this shit in first person, which is pretty huge. And, yeah. Being a laser weapon, a reskin, like, alien weapon, this version does not have reload.
Gotta get that pop, 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 right?
But yes. This weapon indeed does not have any reload capabilities. So, it's essentially infinite ammo and you do not have to reload. Or it's not essentially infinite, it's not infinite ammo like the, up and atomizers, obviously it's not like that.
Will not be beaten on automatic weapons. That's what you want.
If you do a
You're
certain
in the
trick
right
in the gun
place.
locker where I think you put another weapon of the same type of ammo, then it does essentially kind of become infinite ammo though. It's a thing actually you can do too. But either way, the ammo cap is obviously 9999, like any other gun pretty much, so yeah.
Rate of fire? Can't beat it.
So yes indeed, fucking throw them in fun. And then the sniper rifle here. It's basically your basic sniper rifle. What's not to like about a sniper rifle? Very. You can shoot from very far ranges, which is pretty good.
Doing a bit of long range work, are we?
And fucking... yeah, your heavy sniper you can actually turn over to a Mark II upgrade. So it's a good replacement to the regular Mark I heavy sniper when you turn that over to Mark II for like explosive rounds or any of that really pretty much. Or any of that really pretty much, arguably, yes indeed. So the regular sniper rifle is still pretty good, I would say, on this one. Marksman pistol. It's a single shot pistol, not the greatest. You will have to reload this one quite a bit. You might be able to use the reload trick to pretty much skip the reload for the most part, but still indeed.
That's looking real nice. Sits in your hand good, huh?
Being a single shot pistol, you are going to be kind of pretty limited in terms of like how well you can use it, I would say. And then the latest weapon addition of the game, pretty much, aside for the festive snowball launcher, the latest weapon addition of the game, the battle rifle. It only has 30 rounds on an extended clip, which is not that great for assault rifles. Literally, you can get 30 ammo capacity on like a basic sniper, not basic sniper rifle, but a basic assault rifle, literally. You can get basic assault rifles without the extended clip, and it's already tied for the ammo capacity there. And it does not make up for it that much, apparently. It does not make up for it, by the way, all that much, apparently, either. So... the main benefit, apparently, of the battle rifle is it can actually kind of, like, headshot two characters at the same time, so... essentially, it's a better caliber bullet, so essentially, it's a better caliber bullet is all that matters here.
Hey, now that rifle's a modern
Yes,
classic.
yes. Yes, indeed, your ship broke them in fun. It does apparently have a better caliber bullet, so it can actually shoot through like 2 characters in a headshot or whatever, as far as I've heard. I've not tested it, but that's what I've heard at least. So really, that's the main benefit, is that. And the main use for that is for
That
stealth
kind of
missions,
rifle
I would say.
speaks for itself.
Yeah, and the main benefit of being able to multiple headshot people, like 2 at a time, is stealth missions, I would say. So honestly, it could be one of the better stealth mission weapons, I would say. That's pretty much the best thing going for it, though.
That was only released a little while ago.
Otherwise, I'd probably go with something like the Service Carbine from my Colonel Enterprise DLC from like summer 2022 and all that.
Won't find that in ammunition.
And then for the discount
That's,
weapons here this time.
black market only.
And then the discount weapons this time here. Yes, the Battle Axe is actually on discount here, believe it or not. It's a melee weapon. I think it might have been added with the Bikers DLC. Could be wrong on that one, but if it was, it probably has Biker melee to
In a
it.
good way.
If it was tied to like Biker DLC, yeah, if it is one that debuted in Biker DLC, then I assume it does have Biker melee capabilities, I would assume. So that's something at least going for it, I guess, compared to like your average melee weapon, I guess.
That's the very latest.
Since you cannot Biker melee with every melee weapon, that's something kind of going for it. That is something kind of going for it. But yes, indeed, stupid fucking hands trying to knock out my phone, trying to knock my phone off of my hands. Fucking hands trying to knock my phone off of my fucking other hand. One hand trying to knock it off the other one, damn it. Fucking Christ.
Gotta get that pop, 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 right?
And then a tactical SMG was the weapon that actually debuted in the previous DLC. The San Andreas Mercenaries DLC actually had the tactical SMG. But yeah, that one revolutionized drive-byn. No.
That one's brand new. Just hit the market.
Yeah, this one was revolutionary when it comes to drive-by capability, since it has 60 ammo. And you can use it in any vehicle of your choosing too. It's not like certain vehicles, like, it's not. It's not like certain weapon types, like assault rifles, like LMG, like machine guns, all that stuff.
That's what you want.
Where you can only use it on like the sides of certain vehicles, like helicopters and stuff like that. No, this one revolutionized drive-by by having 60 ammo, and you can use it in any vehicle of your choosing, which is pretty nice, as long as you can drive by out of it, of course. So that's a pretty significant weapon right here.
Fresh out of the box.
So I would definitely get this one. Now the Battle Axe is 30% off for everybody, but actually the tactical SMG
but this van. Guaranteed.
on the 8th gen it's full price. On on 8th gen the tactical SMG is full price. For 9th gen you need a subscription for the discount. So if you do not have the plus subscription, it's not on discount. So without a subscription, it will not be on discount for this one though. But I do recommend it either way though.
Only sold
Either
by
way.
yours truly.
Either way, I do highly recommend the tactical SMG. Yes. Alright, yeah, my pipe bomb's glitched up. I'll buy them then, I guess. Just for him to disappear again. Never use them anyways, but whatever. But Molotov cocktail. This throwable is exclusive to Gunvan for buying them, so it's pretty useful obviously since you can only buy them here. So obviously going to recommend that one.
You want to make a bang? That'll do it.
Grenade is your basic explosive robot, basically. It's basically the most basic explosive robot of the game. And Pipe Bomb is basically the one from the Bikers DLC from The Lost and Damned, from back in Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and Damned. So it's a pretty cool throwback, so...
Primers included.
So it is a pretty cool throwback robot, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I feel it's kind of a combination of a grenade and sticky bomb. Honestly, I do feel it's a combination of like a grenade and a sticky bomb, which is pretty good, I guess. Again, not that I use them much, but still. And then, obviously, you have your body armor. Obviously, then you get your body armors there.
Thanks.
So I'll do it for the gun van discounts. And the gun van in a general sense, too. Not just talking discounts, of course, but for the whole lineup this week here. Alright, so now I'll go over to the Los Santos car meet here. Oh yeah, and by the way... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, indeed, shit fucking bro. Before I forget, I think this literally just happened today. But it sounds like Red Dead Redemption is actually coming to PC. Sounds like Red Dead Redemption will actually be coming to PC pretty soon, according to the leaks. According to like a leak with Rockstar Games launcher, it seems that Red Dead Redemption will actually be going over to PC, which is pretty cool. But it's not 100% confirmed as the one I last checked, but yeah. Apparently it seems Red Dead Redemption will actually finally get a PC release, according to Rockstar Games launcher. Thing of code, whatever. Alright, but yeah. Test ride vehicles this time around look like it's going to be the Bravado, Verlier, the whatever the hell, Superior R, and the Ocelot and Locust. Which I believe this one's actually on a discount too. The other two will be full price, so probably will not spend too much time on the other two. Probably. Probably not spend too much time on the other two, or at least as much time. So the Bravado Verlier indeed, bro. I believe this one's from one of the, like, executive DLCs from, like, 2015, 2016. The executive of a criminal finance felony or the import-export DLC. I believe it's from one of those three. I'm not exactly too sure which one. I kind of think it's... I do kind of think it's executive of a criminals, but if it's not that one, then it's probably finance felony. It's definitely not import-export, I could swear, but I'm not 100% again on top of my head. It's probably vaulted, so I probably would not be able to check it either. I'm guessing on the actual game itself, of course, on the actual website and game itself, of course, yes. Yeah. But yes, but yes. I do not remember this one being all that good performance or anything crazy for the sports class. I'm pretty sure it's in the sports class, and yeah, I do not remember it being the greatest performance or anything, so eh. So not really gonna bother mentioning anything there about it, and besides for what I've already mentioned. The ENS Paragon R, at least at one point, it was pretty good, I think, when it first came out, but honestly... But honestly, nowadays, it's not exactly the fucking... What's it called? It's not exactly in top 10, I think, anymore these days. Nowadays, I'm guessing. Nowadays, I'm guessing, yes, indeed. Shit, fucking throw demon, fuck though. And then... But yeah, I said stuff that wasn't really suggesting it's all that good there, but yeah. If you are in the 9th gen version of the game, in fact, you can actually get the vehicle for free instead of spending on it, by the way. And you can do that by Recreation, Casino Resort, and then Tier 4 reward is the ENS Paragon R. So... So that's a pretty good one there, pretty much, yes. Yes, indeed. This one is pretty good there, yes. So if you are on 9th gen, I would not even buy it. I would just go for here, since it's always available here. It's not vaulted otherwise. Otherwise, it is vaulted. It's not on the vehicle website anymore, I'm pretty sure, in this one. Probably because you can get an armored one for free. But yeah. Literally, when you do Tier 2 complete cashing out, you're getting an armored version of it too. So that's also why I do not suggest getting at the test track here. You might as well just go for the armored one that's always available for the story of the casino story missions, which is just a better version of it, basically. Which is... which is basically just a better version of it, yes indeed. Bro, damn it, fuck though. And then the Locust here, next here. This one again, I'm certain is on a vehicle discount when I checked the newswire earlier on, before I did the live stream. When you go on the newswire at first, under the like prize ride, under the prize ride does not mention it, but yeah, pretty sure it's on discount, actual discount section on the Locust. Yeah, the Locust is on a discount. Okay, it definitely is. It looks like it will be a 30% off discount. So it's not going to be one of the huger discounts for percentage this time, it's not, but yes. Yes, indeed, fucking pro damn it, fuck them. Is this one even on the vehicle website still? I kind of forget. It's in the Casino Resort DLC, I believe. in the two-door section, certainly. And yeah, I know I kind of showed it by accident earlier, but yes, the Grotti Fury is on a discount apparently as well. No, Lucas is not apparently on discount. Or not on discount, but it's not on the website. It's not. Yeah, I saw it. Lucas is not on the vehicle website. Yes, indeed. Say, do you have to buy out the showroom? But it is on a 30% off discount. It definitely is, according to the Newswire. According to. Fucking frozen. According to Rockstar Newswire, it is on a 30% off discount regardless, though. So, going on to spreadsheet from Bruffy 1322. Going on the spreadsheet from Bruffy 1322. Fucking the Ocelot Locust. It is going to be at the very top of H tier. It is apparently at the very top of H tier for the sports class. And that gives it 62nd place for lap time, apparently, which is not good at all for sports class. And it does get 54th place for top speed. And there's only 107 vehicles when it comes to the sports class. And it was 54 for top speed, which means it's just barely below average for the class. I believe still on the top speed even too. Okay, yes indeed, you fucking throat, damn it, fuck. So yes, lap time and top speed are unfortunately pretty shit on this vehicle. Again, it's 54th place and there's 107 vehicles, so it's just barely below average. It is just barely below average for the entire sports class for top speed, which is terrible. Which is terrible, yes indeed. Fucking bro, yes. But yeah, thankfully indeed, fucking through. The Ocelot Locust does actually have some history to the Grand Theft Auto series, and it's actually in the 2D universe, and it's actually in the 2D universe of the games. So if you've ever played the 2D universe of the games, it's some of the most obscure titles of the game, actually, in fact, too. It's in one of the London expansions, I believe, in particular. It's in London 1961, London 1969, or something. Yeah, it's in one of the London titles, which is some of the most obscure titles of the series, if not even the most obscure titles in the whole series. Fucking the only ones not to take place in the States, after all, to be fair, I'm pretty certain. Yeah. So it does actually have some history in this series, believe it or not. So it is one of those retro nostalgic vehicles. It is one of the retro nostalgic vehicles of the game, which is pretty cool. So aside for that, personal preference, like customization reasons, I would not go for the Locust. It's only good for customization, personal preference reasons, I would say. As for the prize ride for the week here, it's going to be the Vapid GP200, which I think is one of the rally style sport cars in the game, which I do think is one of the which I do think is one of the rally style sport cars in the game. Yes. For the challenge this time around, yeah. You have to place top 1 for 2 days in a row. Top 1 for this? top one. Top one for this. Top one, top one. Top one for this indeed, Jeff fucking through. That seems pretty awfully strict, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's one of those rally style sport cars that I do not think you usually do the greatest in the sports class, so like top one is probably pretty strict for that vehicle. Either way, it is pretty doable depending on your circumstance, depending like what you can do with a friend. It can be pretty doable regardless still for the challenge. So doing it for pursuit races is only like a 25% chance, since you have to get like a 1/4 chance of a 25% chance. You would. Yeah, you would only have a 1/4 with 25% chance, basically. Sean's basically. So yeah, not a very good chance if you do it for those pursuit races. And then street race here, it's a 2-player thing, so you get to a half chance if you do it for a legit street race. Otherwise, you can just exchange wins with a friend, basically. Yeah, you can basically just exchange wins with a friend, and that will basically guarantee it even as well if you can do that. Otherwise, 50% chance is a half chance at least, so that's obviously really good. And as for DLC on this one, I'm trying to remember. Was it something like the 2018 like spring update, whatever, like the Southern San Andreas, like the Southern San Andreas like Super Sport Series update, or like what? I'm not exactly too sure on that, really, to be honest. To be honest, I'm not really sure on that one. I want to say it was like early 2018 or something on that vehicle, I think. Okay, it is from the Southern San Andreas Super Sport Series. I was correct there. I was correct there, yes indeed. Damn. You're basically getting a 1-hour grind here. You are. Yeah, you are basically getting a 1-hour grind vehicle here, which is pretty crazy for top one. I think top one should at least be a couple-hour grind, not a 1-hour grind vehicle, but okay. But okay, yes indeed. So again, like the Locust, this would be another sports car here. Alright, so the GB200, this one's actually going to be in the J tier, which means it's being worse for a lap time, it seems, for 80th place for a lap time. Wow, and you are also getting 83rd place. You are. Yeah, you are also, believe it or not, getting 83rd place for top speed. What the fuck? 83rd place for top speed, 80th place on lap time. 80th place on lap time, 83rd place top speed. That's terrible. Really? Really? Top one for this? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Top one for a pretty bad sports car performance-wise. For real though, what the fuck? For real though, what the hell? How the fuck though? Alright. Premium test ride for the week here is going to be the Impante Arbor GT. The Impante Arbor GT muscle car for HSW. It's actually not that good. It's not that good for a lap time, unfortunately, which does kind of suck. It might be number 10 for a lap time at best. Either way, it's like almost out of top 10, I think. Literally, if another muscle car comes out, I think, and it's better in top 10 or whatever, like it's in single digits, I think this would actually be out of top 10 for lap time, which is pretty insane. So it's one of the ones that you could, I guess, consider skipping out on, I guess, but it is still HSW at the end of the day, and there's not that many of them, so I feel you might as well still get it, though. So I feel you might as well still get it, yes indeed.
What's that? Catch you on the other side.
And it looks like that was it for the listening to this Cartman here, actually. Except, did I check everything for the websites? I don't think I did yet. I checked the prize ride and then the discount. I did not check on the other two, though, did I? The fucking... Yeah, the Verlier and the Paragon R, that's right. I think I said they were probably vaulted, but I did not necessarily check on them yet. The Paragon R would have been here with the resort ones, yeah, so that's vaulted. So even if I didn't mention it, it did technically show that one. I did not look for the Verlier yet. I did not. Yeah, I did not look for the Verlier yet, though. Yeah, I didn't see it in any of these executive updates, so it looks like that's vaulted too. So that was definitely around the time frame it released for sure. On the Verlier. So I swear I own one in my office garage somewhere. I swear. Because I swear I think I own one in one of my office garages or something. Or maybe even in one of my, like, apartments or something. And that one would be on two-door here, I'm for sure. For the Arbor GT. Yeah, like most HSW vehicles, aside for Stone GT, is the only one I'm pretty sure it's still available for purchase. Yes. Eh, fine. Or luxury auto vehicles for this time around, whatever. For the week here, it's going to follow the usual format of like ones for no latest Chop Shop DLC that will not be on discount. Right, Turismo and Magu, and then Dominator GT, it looks like, for the convertible Dominator they did in the latest DLC. Both are actually very good vehicles, by the way. Performance-wise, they're both pretty good. I think both are mostly for lap time, and they're pretty good. This one might have been more for top speed, though. I forget the second one here, but yeah, they're both within they're both within top 3, I believe. So they're both good ones. And yeah, Turismo and Maggie even has like money tech stuff. The bare minimal, I think it's just the lock and jammer remote control unit, and I think that's it on that one though. And yeah, it's not electric, so I'd probably recommend the lock and jammer to make it not as easy getting hit in the vehicle. Maggie's over here on the legendary, yeah, not on discount. Sovereign has the Dominator GT, whatever, yeah, right there, not on discount again. Not on discount again, yes indeed. And Simeon's here. I have a notification on. Oh, okay. Monthly games from PlayStation Postal. I was like, why did I sign up notification? Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, the Ossath Swinger is here, I believe, again. Like I said earlier, since I did have it as an export vehicle, I gave it a hint that it was already a discount. Should definitely be. I think it might be the only discount here, too. Okay, Lampadati visitors. I did mention this one's actually pretty good top speed earlier on the premium race, so that one's pretty good. And there's also something else that makes it pretty good too that I'll mention. The Volcar Warner, the one from I'm Not Hipster DLC. You can literally just get that in story mode. BF Bifta, you can also get that in story mode, no, for sure. Yeah, it's literally the first DLC, and then it was introduced in the Beach Bum, whatever. And then the Body 801RR. Apparently you can get this one in 7th gen for story mode, but apparently I've heard it took it out in like 8th and 9th gen for story mode. I'm not sure how true that is, but apparently that's the case. So that actually kind of is an online exclusive as far as I've heard, interestingly. But still, at its core, it's very much a day one vehicle. So, 2 online exclusives for you that do not matter as much because they're not online exclusives. So, right away, that's kind of some good knowledge to know. So Swinger's definitely not on this, like, not on the website, because, like, I would have seen it by now. If it was, of course. Since, again, it's supposed to be a discount. And I think the only one's actually the Chester Classic, right? For After Hours. Yeah, just classics. You only need 2-door here for after hours, indeed, on the website. So yeah, it's vaulted. Have to get it at the showroom. And yeah, that's a sports classics vehicle. But I already went over the top couples, so it's not top 3 worthy. You know that so far, of course. I could see it being one of the better ones. Like, I could see it being within, could. Yeah, I could see it within top 10 at least. Alright, so the Swinger is actually 11th place for lap time apparently here. It's actually in the C tier, and it's going to be 11th place for lap time. My bad, I kind of forgot to say tier there. And then 18th place for top speed. And there's 47 sport classic vehicles in the game, so yeah, it's above average for the whole class, but it is out of top 10 for both lap time top speed. It's just by a little bit for a lap time though, by 1 placement, not bad. But yeah. Not a very necessary one to own. It's not a very necessary one to own, but yeah. It does have some pretty fun liveries on it though, I believe, so the customization I feel is a pretty nice thing for it. The customization I feel is pretty nice on it. I'm trying to remember if it's a old school vehicle or not. I do not really recall it being a vehicle in the 2D universe. I could be wrong though, or any old school GTA as a matter. I don't know, it might very much be only in online, I could forget though. Not in a 3D universe or 2D universe game even. The Lampadati Visor is... Again, this one's pretty good. I mentioned it earlier in the premium race. It's one of the top speed options of the game for the Sports Classics class. So it's still pretty relevant in certain niche situations. It is able to be pretty relevant in niche circumstances, which is nice. And then it is also able to be weaponized, actually. It can actually have front-mount machine guns. It can. It can also get front-mounted machine guns on the front of the vehicle, which is pretty good. So having access to weaponry, you can probably use it somewhat well for something like fucking Headhunter VIP work. Headhunter... Yeah, Headhunter VIP work, you can definitely use it pretty well there. So yeah, Headhunter doesn't make you the greatest money, aside for like 2 times events and stuff, but I mean, it's something at least. It's more than a civilian vehicle can do for you when it does not have front-mounted machine guns, of course. I mean, that's a Doomsday Heist vehicle. It's from Doomsday Heist, so like late 2017 or early 2018, basically. Yeah. So only 3 Doomsday vehicles, and the only one with weaponry on it is the Common Safari, so it's not on the website. Because it would have been here, not Severn. As it shows. As it shows, indeed. The Volcar Warner. It's the one from the... It is. It's the one from the I'm Not a Hipster DLC from like 2014. It was the one from 2014, yes. But it's a sedan class, which sedan actually did just recently get a video. Sedans. Yeah, it did recently get it. I don't know if the spreadsheet got updated yet, but yeah, the sedans class actually got like an updated video, so I'm not sure if the spreadsheet got updated just yet. Alright, yeah, no. Spreadsheet looks to be the old sedan listing so far still. But yeah, apparently the regular Warner is actually better than the tuner's Warner, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, sedans class should be getting an update on the spreadsheet basically next event week, it seems. So yeah, sedans class will be up to date, which is pretty nice. Pretty soon on the spreadsheet. But it's not an amazing sedan. It's not like top 10 worthy for a lap time per se. But yeah. The BF Bifta, this one's what, like off-road? And again, it's literally in the first DLC. You could even get the vehicle for free when it first came out too, because they actually did give those vehicles for free when they first came out for DLC vehicles. Alright, meth apparently. I think that one did not happen for a long time. The other 4 businesses thing for biker did happen though, I believe.
Hey, how's it going?
But yeah, I would just get it in store mode since I could just get there with the Warner. And yeah, the Body 801RR. Body 801 is actually a pretty good motorcycle for today as well, I believe still. It might be as low as top 5 still, but that's still super good. Obviously a top 5 for motorcycles class is still definitely able to be pretty respectable. So, I would say this one could be pretty worth it. And again, I think the livery version has actually been taken out of story mode after like 7th gen version of the game, apparently, from what I've heard. I think I looked it up on GTA Wiki one time, and it's apparently not in story mode, so that's for like 7th gen, which is weird. So, this could actually be one kind of worth getting. So, honestly, even though it's not on discount, I'd probably put the Visitors at the #1 spot from like best to worst, just because it does have front-mounted machine guns that you can apply to, which is pretty nice to make it more useful for free mode. Then I'd probably put the Swinger at #2 spot since it's on discount. #3 spot, I would definitely put the Body 801RR since it's, like I said, the livery one's apparently not all that relatively available in the story mode for 8th and 9th gen at least. Apparently it is actually available in the 7th gen, ironically, on the like story mode. So it's rarer than you would think it is then, in that case. And then I'd put the Bifta probably over to Warner for like #4, #5, best to worst spot. #4, #5, best to worst spot, yes indeed. So I already checked the Swinger, the Visitors, those are not available. Southern. Southern, okay, do you have a free on Southern? And which ones are like what amount of seats? Okay, that's 4-seater. And then 2-door motorcycle, looks like.
Do I look like I care?
There is off-road over here on Southern, so might very much be there for the Bifta. I can check 2-door, I guess, for it though, regardless, just in case, though. Alright, yeah, none that say beach bum on them, apparently, okay. Warner, Warner again would be 4-door, it looks like. Alright, I'm not hipster as the Primo, which was one that was made available for purchase on the website, but it's very much a day one vehicle, I believe. And then the Glendale, and that seems to be it, okay. Warner looks to be vaulted then. Off-road, I'm not seeing the Bifta in off-road, so it looks like the Bifta got vaulted. And yeah. There is the traditional body one, but not the livery variant, it looks like, which this one's the more common one that you can very much get in the store mode, so... Again, the livery one's much rarer. In fact, I've heard it's impossible to get it on even 9th gen single player compared to 7th gen single player. I'm not sure how true that is, but I've definitely heard that before. So that one could very much be worth it, I would say. Yeah, that one's also just 15,000, right? Alright, yeah. A little over because of the livery applied to it too, I believe. Yeah. If you somehow can find one of those in the streets on, like, online, then you would actually be able to just steal one off the street, possibly there, but yeah. Bifta, I know it spawns on the street for single player, but I'm not really sure about online on the Bifta, not really certain about it being an online, though. Like, as a street spawn in particular, of course, for, yeah, the online, not single player. And then this one's over 100,000, so it's still have to modify it even if it were to spawn on the streets. Which, at least in story mode, I think it does. Again, I'm not sure about online, though. Again, at least story mode does, not sure on online, though, yes. My goddamn cup holder stuck onto a cup of mine there. Yeah. For it's being big, so I'm gonna try to do shit with it then. Gotta take that hiatal hernia medicine shit, whatever the fuck I think. Maybe. So it might be a minute or two, maybe here before I do much more here.
Cool. So how about a rematch? You were on fire the other day.
Alright, so yeah. Through all the vehicle showrooms. I am through all the vehicle showrooms now, yes indeed. Fucking through, yes. There's still several vehicle discounts, by the way, apparently outside of that, though, so there will be quite some vehicle discounts still. There will be quite the vehicle discounts still, yes, indeed, though, yes. So... So, indeed, shit, bro, how about I go over the Superyacht life missions here, in particular in this menu here now? So, like I pretty much said earlier, there will be way on the top of the mission list since they start with A and it goes in alphabetical pretty much, so... So, that's very good indeed here. So, very damn good there, yes indeed. A Superyacht life all hands here. Yeah, this is that one with the Tula here, with the, like, water bomb that's exclusive to the mission. With the water bombs that are exclusive to the mission indeed here. With the exclusive water bombs that are only in the mission there, yes indeed. Damn it, yes. But yeah, it's an air vehicle, so it can go pretty quick, but yeah. I would not be too surprised if the mission's a little bit frustrating with the controls of, like, the bombing and the, like, water bombs and all that stuff, and, like, characters trying to shoot you down and stuff, all... Okay, why the fuck are the thumbnails not showing right now? God. Oh. Alright, Bon Voyage. I think this is the PvP one I was talking about earlier that I was definitely not going to recommend for hardcore money grinding. Yeah, this one's PvP focused. Or not PvP, obviously, but PvE. Like, on foot PvE is what I mean. I do mean on foot PvE, where you have to be on foot at all times, pretty much, I believe. So, yeah. Obviously, vehicles make quick work out of enemies for the most part in this game, so because of that, I'm not going to recommend it anywhere near as highly, since it's an on-foot combat mission. For efficient money making, if you're just trying to make as much money as you can as quick as possible and everything. D-Day. Is this the one where the, like, captain gets, like, assassinated, whatever, or not assassinated, but, like, almost whatever, like, executed more so might be more proper, actually, in that case. Yeah, I think execution's more proper, actually. Execution's definitely much more proper, yeah. I think it might be that one. I feel the first half of it's pretty annoying, but when you actually, like, use a submarine or whatever to go underneath the yacht, whatever. That part's pretty fun enough, I would say. In fact, I think there might even be a glitch of the mission where, like, the helicopter destroys itself and that part actually becomes easier than it's supposed to be. Then it's supposed to be, yes, indeed. Broken it up, though.
Hey, Mike, what's up?
Icebreaker looks to be the next one, which kind of goes to the frigid, like, stay frosty area there. No. That goes to the stay frosty, like, frigid area, whatever the hell in there. Where you had, like, one of those, like, story mode missions where you had to, like, go over to, like, Rocco Pelosi from, like, Baldur's Tony with, like, Michael DeSanto over there, whatever. That location. That's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one, I would say. Superyacht Life Overboard is the very first of the missions. And this one's pretty easy too, since you can just use a helicopter to destroy the Marquises and stuff, I believe. I'm pretty sure on that. I am pretty sure on that, yeah. And then Superyacht Life Salvage. If it's not the one where the captain's about to get executed, I think it might be this one, I'm not sure, but yeah. If it's the execution one, then honestly this one's not necessarily all that good, but, like, this one may not be too bad, but you do have to scuba suit. You might have to scuba suit on this one, it sounds like, so, like, this one might be a little longer, which might not be the greatest in every circumstance, of course. So just keep that in mind. So really, if there's just one I recommend avoiding, it's pretty much going to be Bon Voyage. Because the difficulty might just not be worth the 2 times money per se, even. And if you're trying to make as much money as possible, you want to be doing missions that you'll actually be good at, pretty much like the other few, perhaps. Which most people tend, like, most people would probably do good at, per se, of course. And then the playlist method. Recently played jobs here. But yeah. If you recently play a contact mission, it should show up here as long as it's eligible. If it is the eligible set of contact missions, it should show up right there.
Yeah, Jimmy, is that you?
But yeah. Yes, indeed. For damn it, but as long as it's not fucking a song, or not a song. But yeah, I don't know why nothing shows up in the missions section here in the playlist, but yeah. Even when it did show up for stuff here in the missions playlist, or not missions playlist, but like the missions section, whatever. Yeah, contact missions do not show up there, even if it does show up. Even if the missions do start to show up there or anything, it will not show up there, since contact missions do not show up there. I think in the very early days of the game it showed up in the playlist section for mission, but then I think very early on they nerfed it because they determined people were apparently back when the game first came out, and they said people made like too much money or something like that from the missions. And yeah, that was back in the very early days of the game where you pretty much had to do contact missions to make some decent money in the game. But yeah, they nerfed it since way back in like 2013, and I think, or like 14 or something, and like, yeah. Because of that, you get no contact missions free there naturally, so you have to do it for recently played jobs, is what I'm basically saying. So yeah, all but Bon Voyage for the most part. Maybe one other contact mission as well. I cannot remember which one of the two it was. Basically, is the ones I would focus on pretty much. So at least half of those are pretty good options, I would say, for money making for the event week here. For money making on the event week here, yes indeed, fucking Simeon. So is there a new set of adversary modes or like what though? I feel I don't remember Entourage really recently or whatever. I think they did do new maps, or not new maps, but like they brought new ones back basically, I believe. Yeah, I think they did. I don't really remember Juggernaut being available recently for the regular maps. Not the ones that are always available, of course. It's not what I'm meaning, whatever, but yeah. Alright, target assault is still vaulted, it looks like. How about anything for stun races? RC races are always available, aren't they? I forget. I'm trying to remember if they've even vaulted RC races or not. I cannot really remember that, quite frankly, on the top of my head or anything. Possibly RC races, but I'm kind of thinking they were kind of always a thing, I feel like, permanently. I'm not sure, honestly, so. Yeah, regular races would not have anything, I believe. Regular. Yeah, regular races would have nothing, I'm certain. I don't think there's any of that stuff to vault over there or anything. There's certain festive kinds of like death matches, but I highly doubt it. There is. Yeah, there is festive death matches, but like I don't really think those would return anytime soon. They would obviously return them for the times that actually make sense to return them, pretty much. So I'm not expecting anything there. Yeah, nothing looked interesting there. Yes, indeed, shit fucking bro, damn it, fuck though. I cannot really seem to notice anything interesting there. I can't seem to notice anything interesting there. Yes, fucking indeed, shit fucking bro, but nothing really happens there with captures, I'm pretty sure. Last time standing's gonna be old. Survivals, no alien survivals as expected. It's not Halloween time or anything. But yeah, there is the old school missions that's not been a thing for like a long time, but yeah. I assume they delete the missions or something. Yeah, I believe there were missions that were like put in the game basically. In like the 7th gen version of the game, but like they never appeared afterwards or anything. But yeah, there were certain contact missions that like were a thing but were like removed entirely, but none of those have ever been taken out of the vault as far as I've known. So nothing should have happened there. Air Force Zero? Was this here last time? But either way, I think there was new stuff it looked like to me. Because I don't feel like I remember Juggernaut anytime recently. For the regular interior maps, basically. But Air Force Zero is a versus mode. I'm not really sure how the like round system or anything works here, but yeah. Not gonna make the greatest money. No. Not gonna make the greatest money on these regardless, though. Probably no more than like a couple 100,000. Probably. Probably no more than a couple 100,000, I would say for sure. Like I said for adversary modes earlier. Alright. Actually double down is permanent, I'm pretty sure. Drop zone? I'm trying to remember if drop zone was around recently, but I swear if it did. I feel. But I swear I feel they brought back certain modes for this month or something this week, I'm not sure. It just feels like they did when I saw certain ones. But yeah, drop zone. 1 to 5 here. But yeah. Seems like a mode where you have to like control zones and you have to like parachute to the zones and stuff. Kind of gives some battle royale kind of vibes. Kind of. Kind of gives some battle royale vibes. Fucking indeed, shit, fucking through. With like a kind of a capture the flag kind of thing or something maybe as well in it as well. With the like drop zone feature. It's kind of a battle royale kind of mode, it seems. Kind of as much as like Motor Wars perhaps and stuff, but still. Every bullet counts. That uses like the marksman pistol that was in like the gun van. That uses like the marksman pistol, I believe. That was in like the gun van earlier. It's called every bullet counts because you have to let every shot count basically, or otherwise they'll probably be dead. Because for one, you barely get any ammo, and then two, it's in a single shot pistol, so yeah. Extraction 1 to 7 or 5, I guess, on this one actually, right? Extraction. Again, I really like Extraction, actually. I think this is pretty good adversary mode, I feel. But you take a target over to an extraction zone. Bodyguards are supposed to protect them, while, what is there, like, assassins or something are supposed to take out the target? The assassins. And assassins, whatever, supposed to be taking out the target, whatever. Basically, pretty fun mode. Like I said, I feel it'll make no more than a couple 100,000 no matter adversary mode, though. Alright, first map for this one, Rancho. Second map, Grape Seeds. Third map, Marietta Heights. Fourth map, Grape Chaparral. And then fifth map, Sandy Shores. For your mention that 73 times right now, after all on that one. And then you eat shit fucking pro, damn it, fuck them. Juggernaut has 7 maps here. No, fucking goddamn fucking Deja fucking Fruit, yes. Juggernaut has 7 fucking maps. Yes, the regular Juggernaut maps that are not tied to the interior, but you pretty much always have Juggernaut available to you, so it's kind of a little bit of a waste to be able to bring that one back, but it is what it is. The outside maps could be different enough, and at least there's quite a variety on the outside maps compared to the interior ones, where as long as you remember the interior from certain, like, heists and stuff, you pretty much know what you're doing, basically. Probably. Compared to these maps, so... Juggernaut can never be much more interesting at the time, being right now, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I don't really think they do any vaulting or anything on parachuting, even though they wanted to vault parachuting to... Even though Rockstar did want to vault parachuting to vote in air races, I think they wanted to vault those before, but... Yeah. I think there's some rule where they had to, like, keep those in because of, like, trophies being obtainable and stuff on PlayStation because of that, stuff like that, so, yes. Even though they wanted to vault parachuting in the air races, sea races, shit like that, I think they kind of had their hands tied because of Sony, I think, and, like, trophies and shit. So, take that fucking shit. Y'all shouldn't be doing that shit in the first place. But y'all do it for the stuff you can get away with anyways, of course. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know. I do not know indeed. I'm broken it. Fuck them. As far as I can understand, those are the adversary modes and all that for the month of May. As far as I understand, those are probably the adversary modes and all that for the month of May. Alright. And it looks like there's just one last money opportunity for the event here. In a way, this could actually be one of the better things, actually, since you can do it right in free mode, or as all the other ones, so you have to go into a lobby screen, so... so indeed, shit fucking broke in it, fuck them. I think it's the only money opportunity you can do in the actual, like, free mode lobbies, and that's gonna be the hidden catches. No. And that is gonna be hidden catches, yes indeed. Shitty fucking fruit, damn, fuck them. But yeah. When you're in the Torador, the Kraken Visa, or the Kasaka, which might be the only options, I think, and you have the Sonar Station upgrade, and as long as you're in the, like, the Torador preferably, or the, like, Visa, the Kasaka itself, as long as you have the Sonar upgrade equipped on the Kasaka, I think you're able to use that to look for those hidden catch things. That's what's going to be on the, like, 2 times money RP for, like, the one free mode money making opportunity that's not requiring you to go into a separate lobby like the Superyacht Life and the Extraction do. So... So indeed, shit fucking proved in it, fuck them. That, you have to, like, go underwater, collect package things, basically. My advice for that is you want to use the sonar. And my advice for that, you want to use the sonar capabilities, basically. Yeah, you want to use the sonar capabilities, and then you want to mark the packages with the point of interest feature with triangle, Y on Xbox, whatever key on PC. Do that, and then you should have a much easier time. You don't even have to be in the Torador and stuff anymore if you do that. I would maybe still go into Torador or just use it there, maybe, I don't know. Or like you could use like a Sea Sparrow helicopter, and then you can maybe just use the scuba suit. That would be maybe a better way of doing it, maybe. As long as you're using this point of interest feature, you mark them where they are. You should not need to keep using the sonar. You should no longer have to use the sonar from there, obviously, yes indeed. Road didn't fuck them. That's the way I would go about that. And yeah. There's kind of a handful of them or whatever, so you can maybe make a couple 100,000 per day. A couple few 100,000 or whatever per day if you collect them all in a day. Yeah, you can only do like 10 a day or whatever, so do keep that in mind. Can be some pretty alright, okay money. Can be. Can be some pretty alright, okay money, yes indeed. Fucking proof. Yeah, I did talk about extraction and the hidden catches, yes indeed. And yeah, if I didn't say the amount of money and stuff, it's 2 times money RP. It is. Yeah, hidden catches was 2 times, is 2 times money RP, yeah. Alright, so only a couple more things here to be done here, it looks like. Salvage yard robbery targets. Working next. Then it will be remaining vehicle discounts, and I think that's it actually. Property and vehicle discounts, in fact, I think. And then I'll do HSW time trial, and I think that will wrap it up, I think, for the stream here. Okay, I don't know what I was doing there, being all so much there, but okay. I think I might have, like, kind of got sidetracked and, like, wasn't paying the most attention to the icons and stuff, I guess, because of that or something. I think that might have been what happened.
You need something? Laters.
Okay, so looks like no claimable vehicle option like per usual. I feel what the 2 they did, it was like once a month or something. I could be wrong though, but still. Could have been even worse than that or something, but a little worse, so at least, I'm not sure. But yes, the overflawed Autarch. A supercar from the Doomsday Heist DLC. I believe I definitely saw that one on the website, so I know it's definitely not faulted there. Max sell value of $399,000, and then a salvage value of $319,200. Okay. Most valuable one this time. It's just a like typical, just pretty typical supercar, I would say, from Doomsday Heist DLC. I think a Jester Classic here will be 332,000. 332,000, yes indeed, with $265,600 for salvage value, yes indeed. Just a Classic was the one after hours 2-door vehicle still on the website for Legendary Motorsports, so yeah. So yes, still very much on the website then on that one. And then the Innis Hellion, I think, is actually also after hours vehicle. I think just like the Just a Classic, just looks more for like Southern St. Andreas or something. Is all. Not sure if it's still on the website or whatever, but not the biggest deal. It's just salvage your targets, anyways, and it's not claimable or anything. So 259,000 for the max sell value on that one, with a salvage value of $207,200. Okay. KKKK, yes indeed. Damn it, fuck them. And yeah, I never really check what one of them is anymore, because like, I don't do them as much anymore. Now that claimable vehicles are a thing, I never really show what one of them are. If you just want to know what they are, I'll just do them yourself, or look into that maybe somewhere else or whatever. Actually, I'll pretty much stay here, I think, until I'm done with the discounts. That's right, that reminds me, I can unregister from that now. Fucking Tom Connor's a little bitch, little bitch indeed. Yeah, Just Cause 6 was sports, and then Hellion was off-road. Obviously, and those other ones that I might have forgot to say costs on those when I did for the first one, so yeah. that, so... Right. So, couple vehicle discounts. Looks like I'll go over the worst stock ones before I go over the dock tease ones for... And if I said vehicle, I meant more like property discounts. So I'll go over the worst stock ones first here. So the sonar station for the Kasaka will be on discount here for 30% off. It is a 30% off discount for the sonar station. Again, you need the sonar station for those hidden catches, pretty much, for the hidden treasure, as it says here. So having this would help immensely with the... So having this would help immensely with the hidden catches 2 times right now, so you do not have to look up the video guide. You can just turn on the sonar with an eligible vehicle for like this, the Visa, and like a Torador. I think are the only ones that can do that, as long as it's equipped and everything. And then you can then just use the quick GPS, or not quick GPS. You can use the point of interest feature, excuse me, like I showed earlier with triangle on the like map screen, Y on Xbox or PC. Using this and that feature, you don't even need to look up a video guide pretty much at all. That goes for any date, not just on a money event, obviously, as well. Just obviously, it's actually worth doing for the most part on a money event. And yeah, since it was already on the spreadsheet, not spreadsheet, no. Not spreadsheet, she fucking messes me up all the time, the fucking... Since it was already on the fucking what's new section, or like, yeah, it was on the main menu actually, not the what's new section, but yeah. Kraken Visa again was on a 30% off discount, but yeah. Honestly, it does not really do too much, I feel. Not the biggest need to purchase this, but again, it is eligible with the sonar station as well, so in some ways it could work out, I guess. If that's anything to do with the Kasaka, like, discounts right now, just those 2 things on it. Everything else seems like it's full price on it. And then for Docty's property discounts, the Galaxy Superyacht itself looks like it's on discount. Yeah, these themselves are on discount, it looks like here. Obviously, because you need the yacht, I believe, for the Superyacht Life missions. Obviously, as the name suggests, since it's from the captain of that yacht, whatever, and everything. And then modifications are also on discount too. All of which are 30% off. All of which are 30% off for the fittings, lighting, color, all that kind of stuff. None of these are really too necessary though in the renovations. As long as you have the actual yacht itself, honestly, then I'd say it's pretty much good. By the way, this is what the cheapest yacht comes with here. Not gonna really feel like mentioning all that stuff on hand. The middle yacht here comes with all that. Honestly, I feel the Pisces or the Aquarius is pretty good. The Orion's really not that great though in comparison, only having the one helipad. and no helicopter that comes with or anything. So I'd have to either go to Pisces or to Aquarius, ideally, kind of. Or just to flash your money, I guess, more so on the Aquarius or the Pisces, obviously. So that's all those discounts. In fact, for a lot of the next discounts, you actually have to go back on dock days. Again, a lot of this is in theme with the event week, obviously being Superyacht missions, a lot of aquatic shit, basically. So a lot of boats are on discount. Or if not a lot of boats, more like a few boats, really, here. Not. If not a lot of boats, and quite a few boats, at least, at discount. So, the long fin is on 30% off, it looks like here. In fact, all the boat discounts here will be 30%, no over percentage for the boats. We'll go over the spreadsheets, and they're not really too useful for the most part, besides for using them for, like, racing, I feel. Now, they are all Pegasus vehicles, so you do not have to worry about any vehicle storage for these boats. The boat storage is basically unlimited since it's all through Pegasus, which has infinite storage, essentially, so pretty much pick all of them up if you want. I would say, really, I would say, really, or if you can actually get them all, and not necessarily if you want, but for completion's sakes, maybe, or something all. Yeah, Longfin's a pretty good approach vehicle. Yeah, Longfin's a pretty good approach vehicle, so easy trade price obtained there. For the 1.1 million there, for no like 1.5, 1.6. The Longfin is actually the best performing boat. The Longfin is actually the best performing boat. It's number one in for lap time and top speed. It is the best boat for both lap time and top speed, yes. Toro. This one looks more like a fancy boat. More of a fancy boat than a speedboat per se on this one for sure. But yeah, the Toro, it is 9th place for lap time. It is also going to be 10th place for top speed. Just barely clings on the top 10 for both lap time and top speed especially. That's it's a decent enough boat, I would say. Speeder. Speeder is number 2 for lap time, getting confirmed by the Longfin, and then it's also number 5 for top speed, apparently. It is. It is. It's also number 5 for top speed, apparently, so that's right, number 2 lap time. Within top 5 at worst, not terrible at all. Obviously better than the Toro after all. All those are 4-seaters as well, which is pretty cool. All of them are 4-seaters too, which is pretty cool. And then it seems to get the Marquis and then the Jetmax from day one of the game, aside for those couple DLC boats there. Basically, yes, indeed. So instead of 413,990, it's going to be 289,793. But yeah, it's just specs this vehicle. Marquis would probably be a pretty slow boat here, it seems. Seems pretty much one of the slower boats for sure. Yeah, it's 13th place for lap time, and then 14th place top speed, 13th place lap time, 14th place top speed indeed. So really, it's not that good at all. Yeah, you're not getting it for performance at all. You're more so just getting it because of unlimited Pegasus storage, so you don't have to worry about storage then. And for fuck's sake, it's only like $300,000 right now. Why not? Fact. Yeah, in fact, it's only like $300,000 right now too. So why the fuck not? And last but not least, the Jetmax for boat discounts here. Jetmax is actually number 3 when it comes to lap time, so it's actually one of the top 3, and all of the top 3 are on discount right now, which is pretty cool. And it's also number 4 for top speed, and it's also number 4 for top speed, yes indeed. Fucking road team it, fuck though. By the way, fun fact, the Longfin is quite a massive top speed difference from like the other ones beneath it, even though obviously you're like number 2, 3, and like 4, whatever, or like 2 and 3, whatever, for the other top 3 options. But it has hella miles per hour more top speed than the other ones. Interestingly for the Longfin, it looks like. Yeah, apparently it goes from like 71.5 on top speed mile per hour to like 122 on the Longfin compared to like the... Actually the dinghy, but also... Oh wait, that's the dinghies, okay, never mind, but still. Jetmax was like next best top speed anyways, so like 70, whatever, so it's quite the massive difference between the ones on discount. It's crazy, and in general too. And in general too, yes indeed. Alright, so it's on to the last of the 2 vehicle discounts that were not on the showroom, which were actual cars, and I think they both show up here. Which would have been the Torero XO and then the Virion. Which would have been Torero XO and the Furia, yes indeed. So if I can see Torero XO instead of what, 2.8 million, it's 1,734,000 here. Or 2,890,000, excuse me, to $1,734,000. So, this one is actually one of the 2 that are going to be on a 40%. So. So just 1 and 2 vehicles on a 40% off discount this time instead of 30%. That's pretty good. Like I said earlier, it's a pretty good supercar because it's actually the best top speed. That's not HSW, I believe, as well. So if you're not using HSW, it's the best top speed, which does mean it's the best top speed supercar, I believe, on 8th Gen as well. So, yeah. So the Torero XO, that's going to be in the C tier. So indeed, fucking for the Torero XO will be in the C tier. And that's enough for 16th place for a lap time. Only a few store replacements out of the top 10 for the lap time. And then, yeah, it's the best top speed that's not HSW, so if you are playing on the 8th gen version, that's your best top speed option for supercar class. And then also if the HSW ends up being disabled by like a race host or something, then yeah, it's your next best top speed option, or basically your best one if HSW is not useful in any case in 9th gen and starting case here. So pretty good vehicle right here. So. That's a crazy damn good vehicle there, yes indeed. Fucking pro, damn it, fuck though. Fuck though, indeed though. And last but not least, Grotti Furia. This will finish off the remaining discounts. Casado Locust and the Swingerable Fat Showroom, so yeah, just gotta talk about the Furia. Also 40% off, just like Toro XO. Another supercar as well. Trade price must be something with like Young Ancestor approach or something, I believe, or like Dom Casino Heist, I presume. You know, Dom Casino Heist vehicle is probably something to do with Young Ancestor, since I think he actually uses that vehicle in the game. So. So yes indeed, fuck for doing it, fuck. So for the supercar class, the Furia is at the way top of the E tier when it comes to the supercar class, which is only good enough for 25th place for lap time. And then it does also get a mediocre 47th place for top speed. And there's a total of 62 supercars, so yeah, the lap time's not the greatest for the class, obviously, but it is still above average for the whole entire supercar class, which is fine enough, I guess. And then 47th place is just not going to cut it really at all for the top speed, so yeah. So yes, indeed. I would say it's more of a performance, like, not performance, but it's more of a, it is more of a personal preference customization kind of vehicle than it is performance, obviously, on this one. And is on this one, yes indeed. Fucking protein, fucking chill, fucking relax. Alright, so that's every single discount for the event. Again, gun van was earlier because I found it, so I do not need to go over those, because when I do not find it, those are the final discounts I go for, is the gun van ones, yes. Along with the whole entire gun van lineup, yes. And so I was just here the other plus one since I accidentally got rid of the other one. But yeah. Again, I did actually decide to do the Turismo Classic one more time. since yeah. Technically it's still week 112, so I will do the Turismo Classic one more time, but yeah, it seems that it's said I'll do the Bravado Banshee for the HSW time trials next batch around. But I don't know, I might have done it a little differently. This might have been the first time trial where I usually use a different vehicle, but like, yeah, technically it's still week 112, so I should probably still use the Turismo Classic. I'm not really too sure ever since Rockstar changed the ordering a little bit one time, and it's not been in sync ever since, obviously. Being like a couple off or something at this point. I wish they would have just stuck to the usual formula, but for some reason they decided to be funny as hell and do the fucking worst time trial in the snow, which is really fucking aggravating, but yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what they did at least.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round. I'll bring it to you.
So I'll do one more look at how many days it's been since March 15th, 2022, whatever, when the game first came out for this version of the game, of course, for the 9th generation version. For the 9th generation version, yes indeed. Alright, so yes, 112 weeks, 6 days. Yeah, week 112 is what I intend on finishing, obviously, for the one thing here. So yeah, one more time trial here with the Turismo Classic then. Thought I was done this time, but I thought I was done last time, but I guess this time I might have, of course, started vehicles previously on this time trial. I fucking forget entirely, honestly, but blame Rockstar for that, because they changed the ordering one time around, and it made the time trials kind of off sync by a couple time trials now, for like 8 weeks at a time, basically, whatever. That's Rockstar's fault. Yeah, that's entirely Rockstar's fucking fault. Yeah. Being funny and doing the most annoying time trial in the snow. That annoying off-road one by forcing Kudo and shit. Pushing it like a couple weeks ahead or like later, whatever. I think a couple weeks ahead it was, yeah. Like, event weeks pretty much always happen, like, once every week, basically. I don't know. DLCs do come out on Tuesdays that could change things up a little bit at times, but, like, I'm not even so fucking sure, so I'm just gonna do it this way anyways. I feel either way, each one should at least hit 8 time trials regardless. Certain ones might get 9 if they ever change it up enough to where, like, that will no longer be the case, but, yeah. Either way, this will very much be the last time for Turismo Classic. I'll probably be on the Bravado Banshee, like I said, next time. I wanted to do something that was not any sort of sport car kind of, but, like, honestly. This is a sports classic, so I'll just do the Banshee, just to finish up all the existing vehicles that got one on March 15, 2022 for HSW upgrades, and not from like DLC, basically, is what I'm saying there. Finish up a whole category for maybe the first time ever, it seems. Why the hell not? Between a couple different categories of sections they have on the GTA Wiki page, whatever. No, I'm talking about, like, obviously I've done individual DLCs of, like, drug wars and stuff, for example, but, yeah. I mean, more like a general category, in a sense. And I broke that headlight, that sucks. Sucks indeed, yes. Did it? Let's fucking go. Did it. Dude, let's fucking go indeed. Alright, hit 48 million here, that's pretty nice. But yes. Apologies about the false alarm again, not doing the new vehicle today. But yeah, week 113 hits next event, so definitely next event I'll be using the Banshee, it seems, or if I do some, I'll decide a different one. And it's one of the other like free ones I kind of maybe suggested. Or the thing is like the S95, which is another sports, I'll probably definitely not do that with the Banshee, obviously. Fucking... Then I think it's just the like Astron Custom and then the fucking Arbor GT, I think are the couple other ones or something that I need to do. Not counting Vajero's ZX convertible. That one I'm not really in a rush to do, being a kind of duplicate of a previous one for the first time ever, pretty much. And then, like, the San Andreas Mercenary ones with slip lines on them as well. So, just to make sure the stream kind of went fine at the end here. Alright, looks to still be alive and everything, of course, like expected, but never know when my stream wants to do some random fuckery bullshit, like it does sometimes, I feel. Yeah, that was everything on the news wire, yes, so... Yeah, that's everything, okay, good. But yes, that is pretty much finally gonna be it for the stream here. Next stream, of course, will probably be the next GTA Online event week. Ah, fucking sorry, I was broken a bitch, but yeah. That'll be it for the stream. Next stream will probably be next event week stream, basically. And then from there, I might actually change it up a bit, actually, with L.A. Noire or something. I did kind of want to do Red Dead Revolver, but yeah. Apparently there's talks of Red Dead Redemption probably coming to PC, according to like a leak from the Rockstar Games launcher or something. And then, yeah, I kind of want to do Red Dead Revolver, I think that's it, but yeah. And also, I think the last two I played were fucking Red Dead games, of course, so like, Oh, and water's a good way to change it up. I've been wanting to do that one for a while anyways, and of course this one's a good time to do it, with the plus subscription being a thing with it now. I've just always been worried about how to handle the nudity part of the games, and so like, nudity policies are kind of different between video games and YouTube, where it's like 17 versus like 18 plus, I feel. Which is kind of a big deal in a way. But, yeah. My idea is I'll just age restrict those parts that have the nudity, whatever. So, yeah. I think I will be doing that after the next event stream, of course. Time and whatnot. That'll finally be it for the stream though. I hope you enjoyed.